Hello and welcome everybody to another game of Squirrels Baseball. I am Aaron, and it looks like it wants to pitch Zap today. I don't know if I like that. Is Gray's really not ready? That's kind of shocking. Polly's ready. We'll save him for tomorrow though. We'll let Zap go ahead and make the start. Man, that I have to check the ratings here. And like when this all started, like one of the first games, Graves went out there and pitched like 12 innings or something. Now we can't even handle an extra couple innings. Oh well. So we'll let Zap make his first start of the year. Zap honestly usually does better as a starter than he does coming out of the bullpen.
Starting for Indianapolis is Zap.
His second appearance of the season, I'm pretty sure, after mopping up in the first game. Norris Hopper at the plate. First pitch called a strike. There's a pop-up. Looks like Zap will handle himself. One down. Shao at the plate. Off to a little bit of a slow start this season. Well, it is early. This is only game 6 on the year. Plenty of time to get it going. Has a 2-1 count at the moment. Pops this one foul. Will make the screen. Makes it 2-2. Zap winds and delivers a fade that, you know, basically, I don't remember what kind of pitch actually I based that off of when I made that in the create a player mode. It's been too long, but that's his real breaking ball. That doesn't seem to break a whole ton, but so anyway, Shao is aboard. Derek Lee at the plate has a 1-1 count. Lets that one run inside to make it 2-1. This one catches the outside corner, 2-2. Swing and a miss. Strike 3. Adam Dunn at the plate. Has a line that looks more like the Adam Dunn of reality, whereas last year he was a high average guy. Has a 2-1 count in this at bat. Swing and a miss makes it 2-2. And the count is run full. 2 outs. Runner on first. Looks at strike 3. Zap is out of the inning. No scores. We go to the bottom of the first. Kester due to lead off for the Squirrels. Take a look at the Reds' defensive lineup. Looks like the same one we saw yesterday. Jordan Tata on the mound. Kester off to a solid start. Looks at strike 1. Swing and a miss. 0-2. Swing and a miss. Strike 3. One down. Marvin at the plate. Batting left-handed. Looks at a strike. Gets a hold of this one. Did he get all of it? No. Hits at the base of the wall, but it will be a double for Marvin. So runner in scoring position for Chief, who has actually a pretty normal average at 389 for him. Been in a little bit of a slump after such a hot start the last couple games. And he strikes out on 3 pitches here. It's going to be up to Terry to drive in the run. And he will not do it. Ground ball to second ends the first inning. So no score in the first. Encarnacion will lead off the second for Cincinnati.
First inning, Indianapolis 0, the Reds 0. The Reds are now on the bat. Here we go.
First pitch from Zapp is called a strike. Second pitch swung on and missed. 0-2. There's a grounder to short. Joey will throw it over. One down. Brandon Phillips at the plate. He'll look at strike one. Swing and a miss makes it 0-2. And that pitch out of the zone. Two and two. Pops this one into the left center gap, and it will get down for a base hit. The 1-out single brings David Ross to the plate, and he will take a strike to open this at bat. Hits towards second. Kester goes to second. Joey back to first. Double play. Reds no score in the inning. Frank is due up for the Squirrels in the bottom half of the second. First pitch called a strike. Lower in the zone, but definitely a strike. That pitch up and out. 1-1 the count. Fastball in the dirt makes it 2-1. Swing and a miss. 2-2. Frank has gotten a hit in every game so far this season. This one will not do the trick. Perez picks it up at short and throws it over for the first out. That'll bring Tom to the plate. And he's going to foul the first pitch away. And then look at a ball high. 1-1 the count. Make it 1-2. Hits this one down the first base line. Derek Lee able to scoop it up and step on the bag. 2 down. It's up to Zach now. That's going to be a base hit into left field. A single for Zach, but 2 outs. See if Joey can keep the inning alive. His first pitch runs inside. Second pitch goes outside. There's a called strike. Swing and a miss makes it 2-2. Ground ball to second, throws over to first, and that will end the second inning. Still no score, 2 hits apiece for the teams, and Perez due up for the Reds.
So I used to.
Okay, see if Sissy gets you a drink.
I can't.
Okay. Perez.
The color breaks.
You might have to have Sissy help you. Okay, Perez at the plate has an 0-2 count. Sorry, I had a little intrusion here from my younger daughter. Ground ball to his counterpart. Joey throws over. 1 down. That'll bring Tata to the plate. His first at-bat of the year. So his other pitching appearance must have been in relief. Has a 1-1 count at the moment. Fouled away to make it 1-2. Strike 3. 2 down. Norris Hopper at the plate. And he'll look at strike 1. And that pitch inside. 1-1. That's going to get towards the middle, but Joey able to cut it off before it can do anything dangerous, and that will end the third inning. Still no scores. We go to the bottom of the third. Zap due up. I think Zap is normally our last player to get a hit. For one, he just doesn't get that many at-bats, being a spot starter. But not this year. Puts it right into center field. Leadoff single for Zap. That'll bring Kester to the plate. Struck out in his first at-bat. And looks at a strike here. We got a bunt. I think that was a bunt for a hit, though it's going to turn into a sacrifice. Marvin at the plate hit a deep double in his first at-bat. Looks at a curveball out of the zone. There is a runner in scoring position now. 2-0 the count. Swing and a miss makes it 2-1. Oh, a called strike. Wasn't the biggest fan of that call. Swing and a miss, strike 3. It's up to Chief, who looks at strike 1. There's a base hit up the middle. Zap coming in for home. Throw goes home, but far too late. Squirrels take the early 1-0 lead. Puts a runner on first. Terry at the plate. He's going to put this into shallow center for another base hit. Chief on his way to third, and he will make it there. Throw actually goes back to first. Puts runners on the corners with 2 outs. Up to Frank to try to extend the lead, and he will. That was going to fall into shallow left. The second run in this inning. See if we can keep this rally going with Tom. That also keeps Frank's hitting streak going. He still has gotten a hit in every game so far this year. Tom with a 2-1 count. Swing and a miss makes it 2-2. Swing and a miss, strike 3. That'll end the third inning, but the Squirrels take the 2-0 lead. Shao due up for Cincinnati in the fourth. Shao with the base hit in his first at-bat. Looks at strike 1. That pitch runs outside. Goes back to the breaking ball. This time he gets the call. 1-2 the count. Swing and a miss. Strike 3. 1 down. Derek Lee at the plate. Struck out in his first at-bat. As that pitch is too far outside. Probably low as well. This one catches the plate though. 1-1. Pops this one up right in front of the plate, and Tom makes the grab. 2 down. It's up to Adam Dunn to keep it going. Struck out in his first at-bat. Looks at strike 1. That pitch goes outside. Down and out. 2-1 the count. Grounds this one to first. Terry picks it up, steps on the bag, and that will end the top of the fourth. Still 2-0 Squirrels. Zach will lead things off for Indy in the bottom half of the inning. Zach with a base hit in his last at-bat. Looks at strike 1. Grounds this one towards short, but it's going to get through the hole, so back-to-back hits for Zach. That brings Joey to the plate. He'll look at strike 1. Is this one going to get down? Does not appear so. Phillips makes the play. 1 down. Zap got a base hit in his first at-bat and came around to score the first run of the game. Swings and misses at the first pitch. That pitch too high. Fouled away. 1-2. Looks at strike 3. Kester struck out and sack bunted. Looks at strike one. Hits this one up the middle, but Phillips makes a great diving play and is able to get the throw back to first to end the inning. Yeah, that play was definitely deserving of a replay. Alright, we go into the fifth. Encarnacion will lead things off for the Reds. Still a 2-0 Squirrels lead. Zap winds and delivers. Strike one on a swing and a miss. Would have been a strike anyway. Just like that one, 0-2 the count. This one will get over Joey's head. The Reds have their leadoff hitter aboard. That'll bring Brandon Phillips to the plate. He already has a hit today. Swings and misses at the first pitch. Grounds this one to first. Harry goes to short. Joey back to first, and the Squirrels get the double play. Second double play today. Clears the bases for David Ross, who hit into the first double play. And that first pitch is out of the zone. And this one fouled away. 2-1 the count. Swing and a miss makes it 2-2. Weak grounder towards second. Kester handles it, and that will get us to the halfway point of the game. Squirrels still leading 2-0. Marvin due up in the bottom half of the inning. Marvin with a double and a strikeout so far today. Looks at strike one. Hits this one sharply, but it's going to hook foul into the left field seats. And this is going to be a base hit up the middle as it one hops to Shao in center. Leadoff single brings Chief to the plate. Got a base hit in his last at bat. This one is going to be a ground out to first. They actually go to second with it. Turns into a fielder's choice. So one down, Terry at the plate. Looks at strike one. And that pitch down and out. This one too far inside, makes it 2-1. Looks at strike two. Swing and a miss, strike three. Two down, it's up to Frank now. Kept his hitting streak alive in the last at bat. Has a 1-1 count at the moment. Swing and a miss makes it 1-2. And this one up and in. Swing and a miss, strike three. That'll end the fifth inning. Still 2-0 Squirrels. The Reds will send Perez to open up the sixth inning. Perez with the ground out to short in his first at-bat. Looks at strike one. Swing and a miss makes it 0-2. Swing and a miss, strike three. One down. Tata is going to hit for himself here. Not really pitched badly, just we had one inning where it got a little rough. And he's actually going to come up with a base hit into right. I thought Zach might try for first after he scooped that up, but he did not. Brings Hopper to the plate, 1 on, 1 out. He'll swing and miss at the first pitch. And that pitch fouled away. Swing and a miss, strike three. Two down, it's up to Shao to try to keep the inning going. Zap reaching his limit, though we were never going to push him past 6. Grounds to first. Terry grabs it, and we are out of the inning. We'll go to the bottom of the 6th. Tom due up.
We at the bottom of the 6th inning. The Reds 0.
Still 2-0 Squirrels lead. Tom 0 for 2 today. Looks at strike 1.
He put that first pitch right in there. Count 0-1.
Swing and a miss makes it 0-2.
Pitches out in this
And that pitch out of the zone.
70 pitches so far in this game.
Looks at a fastball right down the middle. 1 out. Zach 2 for 2 today.
He's set to deliver the first pitch.
And he'll take strike 1.
He put that first pitch right in there.
Looks at strike 2. And a ground ball, but foul. And this pitch a little bit too high. 1-2 the count. And this one catches the outside corner. Zach retired for the first time today. Joey 0 for 2 today. Looks at a strike on the outside. Pretty similar to the pitch he just got Zach out on. This one grounded back to his counterpart, and that'll end the 6th inning. We go into the 7th. Derek Lee due up for the Reds, and we are going to go ahead and make a change. Bring a Nakai in here. And this actually lets us get Phil in naturally, see if he can finally get that first hit. I think he and Miyake still hasn't gotten his first hit either.
There's a timeout lead. Indianapolis putting in a new pitcher. Nakai, here's another pitching change.
All right, Derek Lee digs in. He's 0 for 2 today. First pitch too far outside. Breaking ball is popped up right in front of the plate. Tom makes the grab. 1 down. Adam Dunn at the plate. He is also 0 for 2 today. Looks at a strike. Looks at another strike. And then hits this one towards third. Chief picks it up, throws it over. 2 down. Up to Encarnacion to keep the inning going. And he's going to swing and miss at the first at-bat. First pitch, sorry. Looks at strike 2. And that pitch up and out. That looks like it's going to be base hit into the left center gap. Gets by Marvin slightly. It's enough to make it into a double. So look at a replay, but the Reds suddenly have a threat here in the 7th inning. And it's up to Brandon Phillips to try to drive this run in. Oh, wild pitch. Runner now 90 feet away. And this one outside. 2-0 the count. There's a strike. That one outside. 3-1 the count. Swing and a miss makes it a full count. 2 outs, runner on third. And a called strike 3 on the inside corner. That gets us to the stretch. The Squirrels still leading 2-0.
Indianapolis 2.
All right, Phil in the box now. Still looking for that first hit of the year. And that's not going to do it. A ground ball right to Phillips at second. Brings Kester to the plate. Has not gotten a hit today. 0 for 2 with the sacrifice thrown in there. And he is quickly down 0-2. Swing and a miss. 2 down. Marvin at the plate. He is 2 for 3 today. Looks at ball 1. Looks at ball 2. This one almost hits him. 3-0 the count. There's a called strike. Marvin taking all the way. Hits this one, but foul. Off the wall in left field. Full count, nobody on base. 2 outs. And a base hit into left. Marvin hot today. That'll bring Chief to the plate. He is 1 for 3 today. But did have an RBI. Looks at the pitch inside. Grounds this one to short. Perez over to first, and that will end the 7th inning. David Ross due up for the Reds in the 8th. Still a 2-0 Squirrels lead. And in will come Hermida. Don't know that Miyake will get an at-bat, but we're going to put him at third and see what happens.
Indianapolis putting in a new pitcher. Hermida, here's another pitching change.
All right, David Ross 0 for 2 today. Swings and misses at the first pitch. Ground ball towards third, but it gets foul. Swing and miss on the big curve. 1 out. Perez 0 for 2 today. He's going to pop this one up. Tom should have it. And he does. 2 down. Reds are going to turn to a pinch hitter and find Touch Eye. He'll look at strike 1. Foul this pitch away. 0-2. Called strike 3, and that is the 8th. At least the top half. Still 2-0 as we go to the bottom half of the inning. Terry due to lead off for the Squirrels.
There's a timeout. The Reds putting in a new pitcher. Here's another pitching change.
John Reinecker is going to take over on the mound. Touch Eye stays in to play second, and Scott Hatterberg is going to take over at first. So in this season, Joey Votto was in the game, but just never got his shot. I don't know if he's even on a roster at this point. Has an 0-2 count on Terry. And that's a swing and a miss. 1 out. Frank at the plate. Has a hit and an RBI today. Looks at strike 1. Fouls that pitch away. And puts this one towards short. Perez throws over. 2 down. Tom at the plate has struck out twice today and ground out as well. First pitch called a ball. There's a strike. And this one up and in. 2-1 to count. Called strike 2. And this is going to be a base hit up the middle. 2 out single for Tom will bring Zach to the plate. He is 2 for 3 today as he looks at a high strike. Swing and a miss. Tom takes off. Not a good throw from Ross, but it's good enough. So that ends the 8th inning. Hopper due up for the Reds right at the top of the order to try to get those 2 runs. And Shibuya will come in to try to get the save. She'll also bring Martinez in to catch the hopefully last inning.
There's a timeout in Indianapolis putting in a new pitcher. Shibuya, here's another pitching change.
All right, Hopper 0 for 3 today. He'll look at strike 1. This fastball just inside. There's a called strike. 1-2. Swing and a miss. Strike 3. 1 down. Shao at the plate. 1 for 3 on the day. And that really is Shibuya's changeup, even though it's slotted as a curveball. This one popped up at first. Terry waiting on it. 2 down. Touch eye back at the plate, which he really shouldn't be. He should have been batting in the 9 hole. This game does that sometimes. I don't know how they messed up that programming. But he strikes out again, and that will end the game. Final score today, Cincinnati Reds 0, Indianapolis Squirrels 2. Both runs scored in, the 5th inning. Excuse me. Look at a few highlights here. Or excuse me, it was the 3rd inning, not the 5th inning. Those were the 2 important swings of the game. Zap with a wonderful job with the spot start today, but chief player of the game for knocking in that winning run. So thank you for watching, everybody. If you'd like to like, share, subscribe, feel very free. Otherwise, I think we finish up with the Reds tomorrow. We will see you then.